key ingredient. Dalton told me Masako wanted to see me in Vina's office on the research and development floor. I should go speak with her. Okay, that's easy enough.
Masako, I'd head down to R&D if I were you.
So can't converse
into any restricted areas.
with him anymore. I highly doubt I can talk to her anymore. The whole reason is
future might be right.
they're getting me off this floor so that she can probably
Keep out of
run
my
away.
way and I'll keep out of yours.
Yep, can't talk to her anymore, so she's gonna despawn.
Ryujin certainly spared no expense.
So let's go ahead and just head to R&D. You're still stuck, buddy. Unless you're supposed to be there? I don't know. I do work here. I don't know, I don't work here.
Don't cause any trouble.
Oh, I have been through here. This is where the robot was.
You don't smell electrical smoke, do you?
You should probably do something about that.
I need that rothicite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back. Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd.
Point me in the right direction. I'm ready to do whatever is needed.
In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Vina Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users.
Okay, so to prevent mind control, they have something built in place. How can you be sure the mole didn't steal information on the shielding mod?
Well, we can't, but the shielding aspect was never officially a part of Project Dominion. It was an afterthought of how to safeguard our own people from being manipulated, so it was being researched separately as a mod. The research itself was in early stages, too early for board approval, so only myself, DeMarcus, and Masako know about it.
That's actually really clever. I'm guessing you guys are going to give it to me so that What's-Her-Face can't control me. Keeping the shielding mod to ourselves would be a huge advantage.
Big time. We'd be the only ones unaffected.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
You're trusting me with this technology?
You're a Ryujin employee, and we need a job done. We've trusted you this far, so I feel it's safe to continue the trend.
And you're just assuming I'm willing to be your guinea pig for this?
We expect our employees to do whatever it takes to ensure Ryujin's success. Consider this an opportunity, not a risk. Besides, you're in good hands with Vina.
I mean, honestly, I don't want them embedding something in my head, but I'm willing to undergo the procedure if that's what it takes.
Good. That's all I wanted to hear.
And all I need is the last piece of the puzzle. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called rothicite.
The last shipment we were supposed to receive never arrived, and we've gotten no response to our queries from the station. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to keep the discovery quiet, so it's unusual for them not to respond.
And Camden's in charge of deliveries, and I had Nyx. Someone paid Nyx to steal the information on that. Okay. Well, what do you think happened?
We have several theories. Dealing with a new element on a new planet has its own set of risks. It could be environmental, mechanical, or, worst case scenario, pirates, mercenaries. We are leaning toward the latter.
Oh, finally, I get to go loud. Guessing the best we can hope for is a communications issue on their side.
It's unlikely. The team has a proven track record with us in the past. They've always been extremely competent and reliable. We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen again.
You got it. Are you expecting me to run into a lot of resistance?
Unfortunately, yes, so be prepared. Extensive tests and research were done on the planet, so the chances that this is environmental are slim. And setting up a station like this is second nature for Consolidated Mining, with plenty of redundancies in place to handle mechanical failures.
I'll find out what happened and secure the shipment.
The station is called CM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Carinae 3A in the Carinae system. Unfortunately, we had to cut ties with our supply chain manager, Camden Cho, and his replacement is still getting up to speed. Otherwise, I may have had more useful information.
Camden Cho was fired? What happened?
I can't discuss the details. Company policy.
So it's either what I did or it's because he hates Benjamin Bayou. Which, if he got fired for hating Benjamin Bayou, that sucks, but it's not my fault, and I agree with his position. If he got fired because I stole his stuff, then okay. Why would Camden Cho have any information on this?
Camden managed all of our outside contracts. He set up the initial agreements with Consolidated Mining, so he had on-site access and knowledge that we could have used.
Then you shouldn't have fired him, just saying. That's fine, I'll manage.
Be prepared for anything. Once you have the shipment, bring it straight back to Vina.
Well, it really sucks that I potentially got Camden fired, but he should work at a better company. These people kind of suck.
We can't lose that shipment.
Can I get a recap on what I'm doing?
Your top priorities are securing a shipment of refined rothicite and finding out what happened to that mining station. If the shipment has been moved, I want you to use every resource to relocate it and report back with any information you find along the way. Once the shipment is secure, bring it back here at once and deliver it to Vina. We want her to complete her prototype as soon as possible.
All right, what could you tell me about Consolidated Mining?
Consolidated Mining is one of the oldest and most trusted mining companies in the settled systems. As their name may suggest, they were created when several smaller companies came together in order to compete with the dominating names at the time, like Argos. They grew their business on dependability and service, and still retain those qualities today.
Hey, I used to work for Argos. Is there anything I should know about the station?
Unfortunately, the person who could have answered that question, Camden Cho, was let go recently. All I can say is that Carinae 3A is the only place discovered where rothosite can be found, which is why our contract is being kept confidential. The station is one of the first to be set up to mine it, which is why we didn't feel reinforced security would be necessary.
Can't Yuko's technicians just figure out what happened?
Of course, but our technicians don't have the skills that our operatives do. We like to keep them limited to populated areas, not lone mining stations.
Sounds good.
I just hope that shipment isn't lost. The sooner you get that rothosite, the sooner I can get started on my work.
So, this is where neuroamps are made.
Designed and developed right here. Remarkable, aren't they? I wish I could have been Ray DeCaris the day she first perfected the technology. She laid the groundwork that DeMarcus and I base all of our current designs on. Oh, DeMarcus is my chief engineer, by the way. He's the only person here who can keep up with me, but don't let him know that. It'll go straight to his head.
Who is Ray DeCaris?
Don't tell me you don't know the name of Ryujin's founder. Ray DeCaris created Ryujin Industries with Itaru Saito back in 2307. She developed the very first neuroamp just a few years later, laying the foundation for this corporation. I had the honor of working under her a few short years before she retired and entrusted me with R&D.
Are you the one in charge of this department?
That's right. I'm Dr. Veena Kalra, Head of Research and Development. I oversee everything that goes on around here, from neuroamp development to weapon testing. Do me a favor and watch your step out there on the floor, okay? DeMarcus and the engineers work with a lot of dangerous equipment and chemicals. And as much as I'd love to test some of our experimental tech on human subjects, that requires special approvals.
Yep, sounds good. So you're the one behind Project Dominion.
The one and only. It was one of the first projects I proposed as head of research and development, so Project Dominion is like my baby. Funny story. The concept started off as a joke DeMarcus made, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized that this was just the challenge I was looking for.
So you stole his idea and you're taking credit. Is there anything you can tell me about rothosite?
It's a very rare element that appears to be unique to the moon Carinae 3A. With the right purity in combination with other metals, the alloy is completely compatible with an amazing level of conductivity and no degradation. It's basically the ace up our sleeve for neuroamps.
What will the procedure to implement the neuroamp be like? Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna staple?
I have to get back to work.
That's cool.
Did you need... For you, it'll be like going into a deep, relaxing sleep, and then waking up feeling refreshed and invigorated. For me, it'll be a few hours of laser-focused skill. I like to think of neurosurgery as an art form. Honestly, it's going to be fine. Zero downtime, no projected side effects. You're gonna love it.
I don't know if I'll love it. Like, if it gives me cool enough stuff, maybe. I recovered data on something called Marzana Project. That's what we found at that ice place. I don't know if I've actually posted that video. We were just exploring some random ice place on a moon, and we found it. So I guess we can talk to her about it.
Did you say Marzana? I thought most of that data was lost. If you have anything at all on that project, I'll gladly take it off your hands.
Well, what is the Marzana Project?
I'm afraid I can't give you any details. It's still confidential even though the project has been shelved.
Okay, well, how was most of the data lost?
We're still not sure, and in this industry, it really could be anything. Faulty tools, bad estimates, even sabotage.
I can demand 2,000 credits. No, here you go.
With this data, maybe I'll be able to reopen the project. Thanks for finding this, and here's a little something as a bonus. Think of it as incentive if you happen to find any more.
So there was no point in demanding the money. She gives me the money regardless. Okay.
Stop by anytime. We always have something interesting going on.
I need to travel to the moon Carinae 3A in the Carinae system. Then find out what happened to the station and locate the Rothosite. Well, someone paid... Oh, wait, no, I was going to go meet the new guy. Someone paid to have Camden's stuff stolen. Nick's got me to do it. And that... I wonder if they killed Camden or if I can find him. Because obviously he knew a lot.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
He knew a lot. Okay. So chances are, yeah, he was terminated. Okay. Let's go ahead and just go to my ship. Sorry, buddy. It's, my bad. Unless it had to do with, again, the Benjamin Bayou. And then it's not my bad. I will avenge you if it ever lets me kill him. Let's get this guy.
And with that, our next adventure starts. Stay in orbit or jump. Your call. Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. You know me. I'm the best at what I do. Which is go through and wreck.
Let's put this bird on the ground.
No, I almost took off. I almost hit the takeoff button like I always do. I stopped.
Captain Orion, do you require my assistance?
Yeah, no, Vasco. Primarily because I kind of stealth around, and the only stealthy one is Andreja, and I left her back at home. So... green means I've discovered it, right? Yeah. Okay. Some copper. I doubt there'll be any, like, lore stuff around, but we'll try to get...
Authorized personnel only.
Oh, hey. Probably shouldn't announce when you walk into a room. That's how you get a shot straight to the forehead. I don't know what this stuff is. That's why I don't pick up anything unless it's like ammo, because I legitimately have no clue what it is. That's a legendary, so that'll at least be worth some money. But yep, we know it's Ecliptics. Ecliptics. Unless he was just a random one that was just here for some reason. Because I'm not seeing any others. I just want the ammo from it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, come on. Where's the door to get into there?
Engaging hostile.
Ow! Heal me out a knife. Okay, I was like, why? What are you doing, buddy? You couldn't fight me because you only had a knife. Got it, got it, got it. Yeah, it's safe to say there's nothing really of use here. I could just pick up some raw mercury, though. Oh! I didn't even see him because it's so dark.
Nothing here. Take down that target.
They're in the building. I'm just still trying to figure out how to get into it. Oh, there we go.
Contact.
Well, it was a headshot on the other two that were both level 18. He took 2. That don't seem right or fair. Okay. There's 2 more in there. One's 18 and one is 12.
Taking damage.
Okay, what is this? It's nothing special. Okay. Nothing special. No pain, no gain. Well, I guess eat the food stuff, so save me from using health packs. Actually, it looks like I'm not healing from eating any of that food at all. Oh, that's a key card. Oh, it's because they heal like nothing. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Calibrated CUDA? I think someone is mowing their lawn. I'll go ahead and take that. I love space. I was going to do a spice thing, and I chose not. Now, master lock for those 2 things? No. Bethesda. Come on. Oh, those are already open. Okay. So if I didn't already have a cutter, I could pick up a cutter. That's where their mining suits would have been. But they're not, which means they are all either being held captive downstairs or they're all dead. I've seen no notes, no logs, no terminals. And no magazines. All right, I hear him. You can't shoot through glass because it's apparently super glass. Oh. Oh, I can't carry that because of... I just remembered. This one obviously goes here. So bottom rung is finished. This one and this one. There's all this contraband stuff, but I can't do anything with it. Oh wait, yeah, I can. There's a specific place I can take it. I just don't remember what it was. Oh, come on. Got a hit marker on him. Hey! I can do that. He's not blocked by anything. Why can't I hit him? Oh, blew up his pack. Okay. He didn't look blocked at least. I could have been wrong. Okay, so I see cutters on the ground. So the miners were down here. Which I guess I already kind of knew that. Their suits were all not upstairs. But there's no bodies, but there's cutters on the ground. It's just a notepad. I know they've recently added like their creations or whatever they're calling them now. I'm over encumbered? Is that what it said? I am. Why am I over encumbered? Oh, probably all that contraband I picked up, huh? What is this? Why do I have this? I don't want this. I don't think that Nova Disruptor is unique. Why do I have so many packs? I sent a peach. Still no corpses.
Defensive positions.
I didn't kill this guy. Why is he dead? There's the miners. Okay, we found the miners. They can hit me from there, but it's counting him as behind something.
Target in sight.
What am I hitting there? What? Oh, there's a turret. Dude, just Boba Fetted out of here. Don't worry, man. I'm a medic. No, I'm not. I'm just a teacher. I'm just an ex-professor trying to profess. You know what I mean? Space trucker's flannel. That should hit you. You're not behind enough cover to block those. I was just watching him for a bit. Then I had to take the shot. He's going insane, out of his mind. Can I get like a secret compartment on my ship where I can store like contraband? So I don't gotta worry so much. So there's about 8 down here. Would have been nice to put like a unique thing, a unique weapon, but fine. So there were 8 miners who got killed and left. next place. Let's see what we got. Apparently it's cold.
Opening fire.
Saying abort.
They're gone. Concentrate.
Wow. There was even a patch today, and they still haven't fixed enemy AI. That dude's level 52, though. He just stood there and let me shoot him a bunch. I also have this key card. I don't know what it's for, but I've had it for a while. Some bar duds. Guess I'll take that. And he is booking it. I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna chase him down. This is my end of dungeon area right here. Don't need that. Bro, where are you going? You're going towards my ship. I need to find out what happened to the station personnel and locate the shipment. Well, the shipment's probably been taken. Communications. All communications are confidential. Incoming. Ryujin Industries. Your inability to adhere to the schedule or communicate complications is unacceptable. We'll be sending out a representative to secure the shipment. We expect it to be ready and waiting by the time they arrive. Incoming. Consolidated Mining. We've heard reports that the shipment is late. So much for that bonus. We'll be sending out a representative your way for updates and evaluations. Just go back. Incoming. Consolidated Mining. That's great news, RC1. Perhaps we'll get lucky and Ryujin will toss in a bonus for early delivery. Keep us posted. Outgoing. Emergency. To anyone in the Carinae system. This is Consolidated Mining Station RC1 on Carinae 3. Carinae 3A. We're under attack by hostiles and require immediate emergency assistance. Outgoing to Consolidated Mining. Refining and quality testing went faster than originally estimated, preparing shipment 1 day ahead of schedule. Outgoing Consolidated Mining. Rothosite shipment is on schedule. Raw ore processing begins today. Engineers estimate 2 days for the refining and quality testing. Okay. Shipments. Delivered. Black crystals, 23 tons. Delivered to the clinic. Refined Rothosite. Why did the Rothosite go to the clinic? Ryujin's Industries canceled shipment. Rothosite, 1.5 kilograms. Why were they also sending it off to the clinic? Oh, explains why. Shipment was redirected to Kendrick Lane. Lane was the kid. It was sent to Lane's family? Parents? Lane's the the kid who works front desk. Oh, come on, that last shot should have definitely hit you. I hate the shield thing. Come on, your shield should already be down so that I can instantly kill you. Let me guess, your orders are from whatever her face is. Read the contract. Contract orders. Client, Infinity Ltd, Lucas Drexler. Job, those numbers. Location here. Target, Ryujin Rothosite shipment. Instructions, retrieve Rothosite shipment being prepared for Ryujin Industries. Redirect shipment to the clinic. Attention, Dr. Kendrick Lane. Narian System, Freestar Collective, leave no witnesses. Couldn't I just mine up the ore that's downstairs and bypass all of this? Okay, I might not be able to go to the clinic because I have this contraband on me. There is a place, I don't remember as it's been so long, that I can go that doesn't search me. I want to say it's something about a wolf? Oh, I've hit A instead of X. If I put contraband on an ally, are they searched?
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most likely, right? They would search my allies. If I can't figure out where it's at, I'll just drop this contraband. Because should I look it up? I've been to it before, so looking it up wouldn't necessarily be cheating. It would just be
Retro's firing.
trying to remind myself of where it is. Oh my gosh. Are any of these titled Wolf? Wolf Galaxy? Oh, maybe it was Sirius? Like Sirius the pup? Sirius and the pup. Want to risk it and just go to Sirius? Where was that? I've already lost where Sirius was. Can I zoom out? Is this zoomed out? This is zoomed out. I wish their names would just stay on the entire time. Like, Crix gets to stay there, Cheyenne gets to stay there. Just show every name at the same time so that I can easily find them without scrolling over. Yeah, I have no clue. Nirvana. It's just faster to just drop this stuff. Oh, and I can't. I'm already in space. Fine. Hold on. Let me try to look it up real quick. It's either like Planet Wolf. Oh, no, because it's like it's a space station. It says it's right next to Sol. So I was right. If this thing's right, there is a wolf system. Right next to Sol, but none of these are wolf. Oh, it's right there. And it's... is it? The Den. That's what it was, right? They don't care about contraband. They'll let me go there. I won't get searched. I can sell my stuff.
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Let's just gun it, because we've wasted already so much time just looking for it. I knew it existed, though. But when you haven't played the game in nearly a year... It's not nearly a year, it's like half a year. You forget a lot.
Like a glove.
It's bored. And then, like, after all this, they're gonna not have enough for me in the first place. It's you.
It's a little surprising, isn't it?
Was there something you won't find a best?
I just need to sell... Oh, I accidentally sold something. I don't know what that was. Do you have a buyback section? Just so I could see what it was? Presentation. Okay. Is there any other contraband I'm holding? It's a stolen baseball. Wasn't that on the roof? Why does that count as stolen?
But it's just so quiet.
That doesn't make any sense.
Hi. Please do.
Alright. Gone ahead and gotten that done. We can get back on track now.
Clamps released.
It'd be easier if I had something to store contraband in. There's probably is something. I haven't played the game enough, and I haven't worked on my ships at all because that's so time consuming. And I just wanted to do story stuff. But you can't pass up the opportunity to take contraband and sell it.
That.
Those are the rules. Let's go talk to Lane. It wasn't popping up. I was like, we're coming in hot, guys. It's not letting me talk.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Come on, don't say that. I arrived at the clinic. I need to figure out where the Rothosite shipment is and discover why Infinity Ltd sent it here.
Captain Orion, it is.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
I don't have a ranger's check, but I have a persuade and a medicine. Medicine. I'm part of a confidential medical task force. I'm here to investigate an outbreak.
An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this.
I literally, bro, I just told you it was confidential. We don't want to start a panic, so I need you to keep your mouth shut.
Understood. Here's an access card. Good luck.
Thank you for your cooperation and non-understanding. Okay.
Sean, I don't want to fall for this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Look, we got that shipment. Although who knows what Faye expects me to do with it. But maybe approvals really are on the way. Please, get back to Kai. Make sure his vitals are stable. I don't want to lose him. We'll figure this out. I promise.
Fine. But if we lose Kai, that's it. I'm going to SSNN. I don't give a shit about my career anymore.
You and me both.
Well, okay, before I talk to you, we got some people in here.
Yes? What?
Hey.
She's not at all caring that I'm here. Hey! If you're in here, you're meant to be in here, even though you're clearly not dressed for it. Okay. But everything is marked as don't take, so... So we won't take. There's Sean. Sean!
I'll never get out of this.
McAfee.
Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area.
Medicine. I have experience with coma patients. If you tell me what happened, maybe I can help.
Fine. I'll tell you. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion. Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several volunteers. So far, only one patient has survived.
You're saying these people volunteered for this? No, he clearly isn't saying that.
Not everyone can afford neuroamp technology. When it comes to the possibility of getting one for free, we had plenty of candidates to choose from. They understood the risks. We just never thought chance of failure would be so high.
If you have one survivor, your project was not ready for testing.
You're telling me? When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. But days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this?
How could you let all these people die for nothing?
You think we stood by and did nothing? We did everything we could to save them. You've no idea how many hours we spent in surgery and how closely we monitored each and every one of them.
I'm not saying you didn't do anything. I'm saying you did it for nothing. Well, you did it for money. But Infinity's got you doing their dirty work, and they're getting away with it.
It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud. Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie.
Well, if you stop now, I can find a way to keep your names out of this. It's not their fault. It's obviously Ryujin and Infinity's fault.
You really think that's possible?
I can extort 4,000 credits. Yeah, you may have screwed up, which they did, but Infinity is to blame here.
Oh, it's good to know you see it that way. The public would not be as kind.
Neither would our peers.
Go ahead and do whatever you need to do. You can have full access to my computer.
And thanks. As much as I was ready to commit career suicide, the very thought terrified me. I don't think I can describe how grateful I am for keeping us out of this.
I mean, just because I'm keeping you out of it doesn't mean the other people won't, or the other guys won't. So this is Kai Porter, age 23. Version implanted was version 3.5. The alloy was titanium grade. That's day 1. Oh, this is day 1 for Kai. Post-surgery. Surgery was a success. Vitals are good. A10 only complained about the food, so we ran some extra tests on taste and smell to be safe. Results came back normal. I can't blame him. The food here is lackluster. Incision seals are holding, hoping the next few observation days are nice and quiet. Day 2. Vitals are holding. With no sign of rejection, A10 behavior appears completely normal. Oh, that was day 3, not day 2. Yeah. Day 5. First day of testing, A10 was able to influence subject B1 to sit in a chair and pick up a slate. B1 reported disorientation and confusion that lasted for the duration of the test and approximately 15 minutes later. Vitals and cognition tests were all normal. A10 reported a severe headache, specifically where the neuroamp is implanted. Started A10 on standard pain management regimen. Update. Upping pain management to include stronger anti-inflammatory medication. Scans indicate swelling at the neuroamp location. Well, you're trying to force a second brain into one skull. Day 6. Detected brain hemorrhaging in early morning scans, and Dr. Lane performed emergency surgery to remove the neuroamp. A10 is currently in a coma and has been placed in a med pod for monitoring and basic life support. Day 7. Brain swelling has gone down, but there is significant scarring. A10's overall condition hasn't worsened. If he does wake up, Dr. Lane estimates an 85% chance of permanent damage. Okay.
I really am thankful for your help here. If you hadn't shown, I never should have put my pride before the lives of others. I really am thankful for your help here.
Okay, and you said I could check out your computer, but then you sit down at it. Personal logs. Another failure. Kai's results were initially so promising, but now the poor kid is in a coma. I thought surely he would be the light at the end of this grisly tunnel. We've now gone through our entire list of subjects, and I dread the idea that Infinity will just sign up more. What is going on over there? Has Faye completely lost her mind? I understand when corporations rush things when it comes to household products or maybe office software, but not something that will endanger the lives of others. This internal neuroamp may as well be a murder weapon, and I'm the one with blood on my hands. Contracts aside, I'm certain this will end in ruin. Moral struggles. Oh gosh, so much, man. It's hard to believe I once walked into the clinic with high hopes of what Sean and I would bring about. The concept of the internal neuroamp from Faye and promises of fame and fortune provide all the motivation I needed. It blinded me. I never should have agreed to start the trials without proper approvals. I never should have dragged Sean into this. What about the other two? I see now why it was always such a struggle to get my own approvals for human trials. I also see why the contracts are so complex. I never thought I'd lose a patient on my watch, and here I've lost more than I wish to say. Infinity's legal team has assured me that the contracts the subjects signed keep us clear from any legal repercussions, but since the trial itself is still unapproved, I have a feeling they've little to stand on. But somehow, the hopefulness remains. After the initial losses, I told myself no more. But Faye would insist her changes to the prototype were solid, that it should be the last one. I'd find myself with renewed motivation and confidence, only to find another dead at my hands. We have 3 subjects left. They aren't aware of the fate of their predecessors. Faye has informed me her last prototype is complete and on its way. I can only hope I make the right decision. My first loss. We lost our first subject today, AO1. Bronwyn Meiser? The procedure went really well, but I believe the neuroamp overheated, burning the portions of the brain where it had contact. I sent the results to Faye. She believes she has a solution, but my God, I've never lost a patient before. I sent everyone home. Sean wanted to stay, but I told him to go. I know he needed to process what happened too, and I didn't want to hold him back. I tell myself it was the neuroamp, that it wasn't my fault, but if it feels like an excuse, it must be. And what will happen now? These trials aren't even approved, and I already have a death on my hands. I thought I was signing up for new advancements in neuroscience, but if I'm not careful, this could ruin what I have left of my career. A new start. Today marks the start of a new adventure in neuroscience. Although Infinity Ltd. Is still waiting for official approval, we're moving forward with testing their latest technology, an internal neuroamp. I can't tell you how excited I am to be on a new project and have a chance to regain some admiration among my colleagues. I've invited Sean to come work with me on the project since he's familiar with how I operate. Plus, like myself, I knew he could really use the credits. These procedures should be quick and simple, so it's really a matter of Infinity Ltd.'s tech playing nicely with brain tissue. Dr. Faye Singeferno is the creator of this new neuroamp, and she's assured me smooth sailing. Let's just hope, with our combined expertise, we find success. This could be the boost my career needs. Subject logs. So we'll start with number 8 since I can't go further. Subject AO8. Name is Osmiza Leanhart. Age 22. Deceased. They had version 3.0, which was also titanium. Notes. Initial procedure appeared successful, but signs of edema began approximately an hour after the surgery. Initial attempts to stabilize through the medpod failed and conditions worsened rapidly. We began surgery prep, but AO3 experimented complete brain failure before we could operate. AO9, Jacinda Carodine, age 25, deceased, 3.3 version, and another titanium grade, but, obviously they're going to go up in titanium grades. Procedure was a success, and all vitals were normal for the first day. Rejection of the implant started approximately 37 hours after surgery. I believe AO9 inadvertently used the neuroamp on a staff member who reported severe dizziness. Emergency surgery was performed to remove the neuroamp, but experienced brain death shortly after the removal. AO10, which is Kai Porter, we already know, currently in a coma, we already know all those other parts. Notes, initial procedure was successful. Patient reported no changes for the first 4 days. Brainwaves were normal. Cognition tests were 100% across the board. Testing the neuroamp on day 5 appeared to bring on severe headaches with eventual brain hemorrhaging. Neuroamp was removed to prevent death, but patient is currently in a coma. And we got Project Dominion. The introduction. Dr. Kendrick Lane, welcome to the Infinity Ltd fold. We hope you'll find the breakthrough research we need to perfect Project Dominion. You came highly recommended by Faye Singeferno, our head of research and development. So we're very excited to have you with us. I understand your concerns on these human trials being unauthorized, but I assure you, this is just a minor hiccup. We don't care about people at all. I've been told we're only a few days away from approval, and we'll get those documents to you as soon as possible. Please remember that all subjects have signed waivers accepting the risks. I hope this will ease any hesitation you may have. The end will justify the means, and if that sentence is muttered, you're the villain. Lucas Drexler, CEO. Research targets. Project Dominion requires a compatible alloy that the human brain will not reject when the internal neuroamp is surgically implanted. Goal number 1. Find the correct alloy ratio. A series of metals have been provided for a wide range of experimentation. We're currently looking into obtaining a rare metal to be delivered at a later date. Goal number 2. Ensure the effectiveness of the internal neuroamp. Once implementation is successful, ensure the neuroamp can be used effectively. No side effects should be detected for either the user or the target. Goal 3. Minimize casualties. Infinity Ltd understands that severe injuries and even fatalities may be encountered. Do not let issues hinder research progress. Notify your contact and we'll take care of it. Right. This is the Rothocyte. Did I knock that over, or do you just like to leave that lying on the floor? I retrieved the Rothocyte shipment and discovered Infinity Ltd was performing unauthorized human trials at the clinic. I need to report back to Vina and Masako.
If you hadn't shown up, I'm really not sure what I would have done.
Okay, he got out of his seat, so I was like, what are you going to do, bro? Huh? Sit back down. Okay. Instead of going through 2 loading screens, let's just go ahead and... apparently not jump straight to my ship. Unless there was an option. No. Never mind. We'll go through the 2 loading screens.
If you need anything else, just let me know.
Whoa, 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 what?
What?
Evening, sir.
All I did was walk, and that dude freaked out. Whoa, 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 whoa! What?
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
Back to Neon. Let's go.
Switching over to standard engines.
Welcome to Three-Star Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Hey, I need to talk.
Alright. We're probably reaching the end of this quest line, maybe. Who knows? I think you knows. Why don't I heal over time? Shouldn't I heal over time?
I've got my eye on you.
We're wasting time. Vina needs.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako.
Well, hopefully all is there and accounted for.
Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1?
Well, what do you know about ecliptics?
The mercenary group? Only that you mean business if you hire them. They're not known for subtlety, and don't care if they leave a trail of bodies in their wake. I take it they were at the station?
Yep, Infinity hired ecliptic mercenaries to obtain the shipment.
Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothosite. Were there any survivors?
Why were there no guards there? They were not protected at all, and I feel like Ryujin should have supplied guards.
Our station on Carone 3A and Consolidated Mining's contract were both confidential. We had no reason to believe they'd be under any threat. Of course, we had no reason to believe we had a mole, either.
I kind of don't accept that as an answer. I really think if you're gonna hire people to do something for you, pay to have them protected. And you ask, but yeah, do you really even care?
Corporate culture may have its ugly side, but that doesn't mean we've lost our humanity. Our moves are strategic and precise, as you should know. The moment we justify the slaughter of innocents is when we go from competitive to criminal.
Again, I still don't understand why you guys had no guards there. None, but I made ecliptic pay in blood.
Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there?
I mean, if you know all this, why am I even here?
Our technicians are thorough, but they aren't that thorough. Your ship docking there simply caught their attention is all. But on the off chance it was related to your assignment, they're currently combing through the clinic records as we speak.
Well, yeah, Infinity Ltd had a private contract at the clinic for a secure wing.
I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing?
I mean, how legit is the clinic? Why would they have a contract with Infinity?
The clinic serves all, but it can't be denied that they require credits to run. In most cases, the clinic is also the best choice for research. Not everyone has the resources to have decent medical facilities like us on site.
I mean, if I tell you, do you promise to make Infinity and Lucas Drexler pay?
They're going to pay, all right. But if you have something to add to their list of criminal activity, I'll be happy to use whatever fuel you can provide.
Well, Infinity Ltd was performing illegal human trials to perfect their internal neuroamp.
So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO. I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this.
mean, Dr. Lane was willing to help. His staff seemed innocent. I mean, I'm hoping she doesn't do anything to them.
I see. Should we use any of this information to expose Infinity Ltd? I can keep their names confidential. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rotha site secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
How long is it going to take for Vina to complete the internal neuroamp?
Not long, according to her. She and DeMarcus have everything prepped and ready. I believe it's just a matter of creating the alloy and molding it according to her design.
Well, it's time to take down Infinity and Lucas once and for all.
It certainly is. And it's also time to inform the rest of the board on the current situation. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
I already know who the mole is. I'm the one who caught the mole.